In the small town of Paynesville, a big problem has been affecting the residents.
Kind of prided ourselves on good water quality. We've always gotten good reports.
A petroleum spill at a former gas station site nearly 30 years ago has caused an underground plume that has affected the town's drinking water.
And it started back in the late 80s or mid 80s when a leak was discovered there. And then in the late 90s, it did show up in two of our municipal wells, which both of those were abandoned and they were replaced by PCA.
The plume covers roughly 15 acres, and Mayor Jeff Thompson says while the wells have been replaced, the Pollution Control Agency says the plume wasn't harmful.
PCA has always said, well, there's no real imminent danger. It's still far enough away. We're monitoring.
At least that was once the case, according to Public Works Director Ron Mergen.
They did install a monitoring well approximately 1,000 feet away from our municipal wells, and that is positive, showing benzene or VOC contamination.
Which was the last straw for city officials. So they got local lawmakers involved and asked for help from the government.
And there was another meeting that representatives of the city went to and finally convinced everybody that this was money well spent.
They were awarded for their efforts with $2.5 million, which they will use for a water treatment system to clean up the contamination.
We figured that that's probably what the treatment remedy is going to cost.
Now, even with the funding from the legislator, they're still not out of the water just yet. There's still concerns on private wells being infected. Plus, that giant plume is going to take a while to disintegrate.
The threat is still there that this, and we feel it's imminent that contamination is going to get into this drinking water supply.
The city is currently in the process of collecting bids to get the cleanup started and look to resolve this issue as soon as possible.
It could hit within, a few days, or it could be, a few months or a couple of years, but we want to be ready.
Reporting from Paynesville, Alex Wykowski, WJON News.